Hello, my name's Professor Brett Davies. I'm a barrister and solicitor. Your unit trust has to have a figurehead, and that's called the trustee. Or you can have more than one, in which case it's the trustees. You must have a trustee. If you don't have one, the court will actually appoint a trustee for you, because no trust in Australian law will ever fail for lack of a trustee. It's an equitable principle. But who should I make as the trustee? Very interesting question. Perhaps you should make it a company, a clean skin, brand new company as the trustee, because there's a little bit of risk in being the trustee of a unit trust. If the assets are lost and the unit trust can't pay its debts, sure, the unit holders are protected generally, provided they haven't provided personal guarantees or mortgages or things. The unit holders aren't liable, but the trustee often is. So you want to think long and hard about who the unit holder will appoint to be the trustee. You can make it a company, or you can make it mum and dad. They don't have much money, then maybe you do make it a human. Or maybe it's a requirement under your regulations, maybe a doctor, financial advisor, or something that's going to require an ASIC or a government instrumentality to require that it be a human being. In which case, you can have trustees which are either human or company, or a combination of both, mum and dad and the company. That'd be a strange thing to do, but you could do it. Now, in my view, if you do have a high risk type of activity, like you're running a business, then you should put a company. You should form a company, which you can do on our law firm's website. If I'm the sole unit holder, can I be the sole trustee? Or trick question, that one, because to have a trust, you have to have the trustee different to the beneficiary, to the unit holder. So if I owned 100% of the units, could not also be the trustee because I have no trust. My company could. My spouse could own the units and I could be the trustee. Or the spouse could be the trustee and my company could own the units, but you can't have the same person doing both jobs if they're the sole people doing it. So if you did want to be the trustee, then you need to have a second unit holder. So in my case, if I made my wife, gave her 1 unit or 1,000 units or whatever I wanted to, and I also had units, so there's 2 unit holders there, myself and my wife, then you could make yourself. I could make myself the unit holder. If you're unsure, just telephone us. We're a law firm and we could give you legal advice. That's the advantage of using a law firm's website. And we're the only one in Australia, the only law firm in Australia that provides legal documents online. Enjoy that advantage.